On the subject of the Denny's, apparently they love us now. I think we tripled their business this weekend. And I heard Friday night that apparently the Middleton football team was there. So basically you had jocks and geeks. And the geeks had weapons. All right. Well, now that he's just sat down again, I'm going to have Bob say a few words. Yeah, I'm just being cruel now.
Yeah, first off, thank you all for coming. Of course, this wouldn't be Geek.Kon without any of you here. It'd just be an empty room with a bunch of cool guests and a bunch of staff going, okay. I want to thank all the guests for coming. You guys are amazing, even if I didn't get to spend as much time with you all as I would have liked to. Hopefully we'll see you all again. Yep.
Oh, I want to say one thing when you're done.
Oh, sure.
I always say it, I forgot.
I've learned. I'd also like to state that we have bribes for surveys from our PR person here.
We see our creepy PR guy.
He has candy in a van in the back for anyone.
Never goes wrong.
Never at all. It's a rental. With no plates. And I'm really hoping we'll get to see all of you again next year, which we'll be talking about in a few moments or so.
Yes.
So thank you again, everybody, all the staff, all the hotel folk, everybody. Chairman Bob approves.
I just wanted to say something. I want to say this at closing ceremonies really quickly, and then I'll get back to you. If you guys had a good time at this con, or if you had problems or stuff with anything that's happened this weekend, volunteer. Absolutely. This con wouldn't happen without the people that volunteer. The staff can only do so much, and the real heart and soul of a convention are the people that give up a little bit of time of their weekend to make the con happen for everybody else. The staff gives up their entire weekend. They really don't get to do the con. They're here making sure that you have a good time and that the guests have a good time and are taken care of. And I will tell you, I volunteer with a couple of cons. It is a great way to make new friends. It is a great way to see a whole different side of the convention. So please, if you have anything that you love about the convention, or even things that you hate and want to try to help change, it's easier to try to help change from within. So please, I know that, every staff head was working 2 or 3 departments. These guys have a great show, and they really do it all for you, so please volunteer to help them out.
Thank you, Chris. I'd like to follow up with that by also asking, please, fill out Evan's forms. We do actually look at those at the end of the con and use it to base on what we're going to do next year. Also, please, after this, there is a Q&A session. If you can, please attend and give us your feedback. We want it. If you can't do either of the above, please send us an email letting us know what you think, what you liked, what you didn't like, what you would like to see. Because, as Chris said, this is not entirely our con. This is your con. It's for you, and we really need to know what you think about it so that we can help improve it every year. We go through, we try to get the guests you would like to see. We try to get the panels you like to go to, the games you'd like to play, all that information. But if we can't hear from you, we can't do any of it. And without you, we would not have a con. Well, we would, but it would be really boring and only happen once.
We've been going 4 times.
Once.
Something right.
All right. And now, on the relation of next year, I have a little announcement. Evan.
I made a slideshow. It's one slide.
Oh, yeah, let me actually turn the projector back on. Helps if you actually have a projector. Yes, indeed.
Cross your fingers and move the berries. One slide.
I don't believe it, Barry.
Actually, hold on a minute. Projector get a plug. Okay, actually, let me hand over the mic to Sarah while we fix our minor technical snafu.
So, with everything we did for the MDA this year, this kind of got a little bit overshadowed, but every year, this is the second year we've done this now, we like to have a food drive for Second Harvest Food Bank of Southern Wisconsin. And everybody who contributes a non-perishable food item gets a raffle ticket. And the prize this year is a Geek.Kon t-shirt signed by all of the guests. So,
Thank you all. And all of you who are not yet here.
so we're gonna draw tickets until we hit somebody who's actually here.
Hopefully.
I have number 560183.
You sank my battleship.
Yeah, all right, got it.
And the first person called was here. Yeah, last year we had to go through like 8 numbers before we actually found one that matched. So,
I just
you
learned
know,
something.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure reality does stop when the first person you draw in a raffle actually is here.
Yeah. Have we reached level 2?
I haven't seen a sign.
That's nothing. When Scott did the whole
That was
pick a number
awesome.
between 1 and 3 million game, the first one was closest.
And only one away.
So, thank you everybody who contributed.
Thank you so much.
Now, back to Evan. We got it fixed? Oh, wait, we're still dealing with it. So, if you actually want to pre-reg in advance for Geek.Kon 2011, I have heard that our reg head will be sitting outside the staff room or in that approximate area pretty much for the next hour or so. So go ahead, if you want to be here, pre-reg. We like having those numbers in advance.
And online should be available relatively soon.
Yes, online should be up,
Better than last year.
hopefully very, very quickly. And if you pre-reg here, it is only $20.
Wow.
Our early bird con rate still applies.
All right, if the staff or the guests don't have anything else to say,
Nope.
oh, Adam.
Everyone.
I did want to give a big thanks to everybody who participated in panels, participated in running panels, participated in attending panels, particularly some of the really heavy hitters with a lot of the panels we've run today. Richard Russell in particular, who runs about, geez, like 8 panels today, that great amount of 8 panels this weekend. Beth who ran like 3 or 4 panels. Nick Izumi ran like 3 or 4 panels. The bulk of the convention schedule is.
Somebody over here too.
What was it? Oh yes, the mass. Oh yes. Everyone, all staffers glaring at me saying, make sure to mention the Madison Area Costuming Society. They run a lot of the costuming panels you see today are the product of Max. Everyone will love it. They're making hand signals. And yes, everyone's now pointing at Evan, who produced the Victorian Lounge and ran several panels. He ran a Soul Eater panel. He was
2 steampunks.
2 steampunks and the zombie panel as well.
I'd also like to thank Matt Witchell, who's in the back, for running the Iron Butt Challenge this year. Anybody else you can think of?
I'm sure there are plenty more.
Oh yeah,
No,
there's.
I'm forgetting someone.
Yeah, I'd also like to thank Befu for getting a replacement DVD from Studio of Essenworks at the very last minute. I'm very happy to have that. We actually wound up using it Friday night at Fandom Insanity, so I'm very pleased to have that. And yes, I'd also like to thank the panel, everybody that did panels this year, or helped with an event, or helped provide equipment. Oh yes, and people who submitted to the AMV contest this year. We actually have been trying to have an A and B contest for like, what, since the beginning?
Yeah.
And it's been like we've got 1 to 2 entries each year. And we had 10. And that's pretty cool. We're feeling great about that. Anything else? Anybody? Okay. Well then, on behalf of Geek.Kon Incorporated, I hereby declare the 2010 Geek.Kon closed. Those of you please, that can please stay for the Q&A panel immediately following this. Please go and pre-register for next year. And we hope you enjoyed our show.
You don't have to go home. Well, you can stay here.
Take some surveys and get candy for it.
Yes, get candy. We have candy.
That's playing Complexity. Yes, thank you. Yes.